Hello YouTubers, Brian Paragamian, Senior Trader and Co-Founder of ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, bringing the closing commentary for Tuesday, October 6th. Well, the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, Russell all have rather nice days here today. We did have a sharp pullback in the afternoon. We were up some 170, 180, pulled it back 100, 110 points before railing, closing up 130 on the Dow. So overall, now, the fact that we close above the 20-day moving average on the S&P cash does have to tilt you back into the bullish side of the ledger, because we did hold the 50-day moving average. That did represent roughly a 5% correction here. It doesn't thrill me the fact that we're moving back to the upside here, because I don't think the market warrants it. But you know what? We're going to respect the tape action. There's just so much money sloshing around out there, as evident by gold breaking out, and we forewarned of gold breaking out, that you have to just say, okay, you don't think it deserves going higher, but if they want to take it higher, let's respect the tape action. That's what we did. We had our stop in on the SDS at 40.60. We ended up taking a 30-cent gain on it. It did trade down as low as 39.87. Several ideas I want to share with you here and continue to reiterate. One, Human Genome Sciences. Take a look at the chart now. It has broken the downtrend line and does look like it is getting ready to bust itself out to the upside. Close above 1940, 1950. We talked about it here for several days. Looks like it breaks itself out. It closed 1951 up on the day again. Now, I would ideally like to get it back off into the upper 18s, or at least back into the low 19s. We did get it back off into the low 19s. Today I was hoping back into the upper 18s would have been my ideal entry price. Now I'm going to look to probably be a buyer if we get a pullback down around the 1910, 1905 area. I'm going to have to look to get long it, run my stop down below 1730. There is some interesting information coming out regarding some of the drugs here, October 24 and then again in November. So I think the stock here is positioning itself to break out above 2065 and then go challenge the 23 area where its old highs were around the 2271. I think Human Genome Science looks explosive to the upside, and I think it's going to move sharply higher here in the coming weeks. We'll have to see, but again, remember, that's what the chart's telling us. We have to use stops accordingly. I wasn't impressed with the volume today in it, but I was impressed with the fact that the stock is starting to move back to the upside again. My ideal situation is I want to pull back into the upper 18s. Again, if you're a member of ours, you'll know exactly when we're pulling the trigger and why we're pulling the trigger. So again, I do encourage you to take advantage of that 1 week free trial. Another set of stocks I want to make mention is the whole healthcare sector. United Healthcare, WellPoint, Humana, all look intriguing on the charts. If you're to get long any of them, you run your stop below the most recent lows. In the case of United Healthcare, it would represent today's lows of 23.82. In the case of Humana, let me just pull it up here on the charts here. Humana actually does look like the most intriguing on the charts. WellPoint, let me first talk about WellPoint because I pulled WellPoint up. 45.19 stop. It is holding the 200-day moving average here over the last 3 days. So this intrigues me. It is very oversold. RSI, stochastics, the whole 9 yards. I think these stocks, if we do get what I am anticipating here, a little bit of a pullback in the next 1 to 3 days, I think these stocks might find themselves railing because they'll shift some money back into this sector that's already been beaten down in a big way. The other one that I did make mention is Humana. Stocks closes 37.26, up 11 cents. That's on the verge of breaking a downtrend line out. 35.95 stop. It doesn't represent a whole lot of risk, $1.30. This stock looks the best on the charts. It moved back into the 50-day moving average, and I think this stock can move higher. It does look like it's putting in a pivot low and ready to pivot back up to the upside. So that's another one I want to share with you. Beyond that, I don't really have a whole heck of a lot other than, you know what, you're missing out on a whole lot of great stuff here at ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com. I do want to add, had you been a member of ours, you'd be long Modine Manufacturing from the $4 area, $5 zone, trading 1071 right now, up 70 cents on the day. I take it back, long from the $5 zone, not 4 but 5, slightly below 5. Trading 1071 here, putting in new highs for the day up at 1104. The stock looks like it's moving even higher than where it is. I certainly wouldn't chase it here, but again, if you're a member of ours, you're going to get in on these types of stocks, and you're going to have all kinds of success at day trading, swing trading, and investing. And most importantly, guess what? You're going to become educated. I appreciate you for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow again with another comment, more than likely after the close. Thanks for watching.